Let's talk about these lunatics on the Talk to Solomon show, as they call it. They have on right-wing commentator Phyllis Schlafly, and they go on this epic rant.
I don't really give a damn if there are any Muslims here, but if they are here, if they don't want to be Americans, then get the hell out. And the same for any other group. And it's not a color, it's what America is about. And Barack Obama's not America, never has been, not in his actions, not in his speech, not in his politics, and frankly, not in his birth, in my humble opinion.
Not in his baseball throw either.
Yeah, he's a homosexual, always has been, is now, always will be. And that's his right to be, but this nonsense that somehow homosexuality is equal to and or preferable to is just wrong.
Well, very well stated, Stan. Thank you for being a voice of truth and sanity on the air.
Oh, that is so much fun, man. That's incredible. That's great. How can anybody listen to that lunatic say ridiculous things and then go, exactly right. I was thinking the same thing. You took the words right out of my mouth. You're the only voice of sanity that's left on the air. And truth. Oh, what a perversion of those words. So let's go through what he said here. I was jotting it down as he spoke. Here are his points that are just, that are so true, and they're so sane. Voice of sanity and reason here. Muslims suck. Get out of America if you're not like us. Obama sucks. Obama's gay. Obama's Kenyan, and gays aren't equal. No, you know why I wanted to talk about this story and why I wanted to play this story, and of course credit to Right Wing Watch as always for getting their hands on this here. I was more interested in Phyllis Schlafly's response over even the crazy stuff that they say, because these guys are really loathsome. I mean, we've done stories where these are the guys that say Trayvon deserved to die, and just so many things that make you cringe and just make you realize you're dealing with like low IQ, crazy people who would have no problem at the end of the day if, you know, for whatever reason there was some sort of genocide of any group of people who are not exactly like them. They'd be like, well, that's what you get. Fuck off. So her response is the most interesting thing, because she's been viewed for such a long time as like, oh yes, a respected conservative activist, and she's like an anti-feminist, and she's in favor of the traditional role, and she's a traditional American, and this and that. No. She's none of those things. She's not in favor of the traditional role. She's not, you know, just a conservative commentator and a regular person who has a difference of opinion. These guys are absolute psychopaths, okay? They don't have a competing / different ideology that's, we happen to have some agreements and disagreements here and there depending on the topic in question. No, this is a primitive ideology. This is an inferior ideology. This is an ideology based on bigotry and hatred and insecurity, and it's nowhere near factual. I mean, we could go point by point there, and they're just ridiculous. Oh, Muslims aren't American. What? There's plenty of Muslims who are American. That's ridiculous, and they act like all of them are terrorists. Get out of America if you don't agree with us. Ironic, because that is, by definition, anti-American. So, again, flip it right back on you. You're the ones that are actually acting un-American. Obama sucks. Obama's gay. Just factually not true. Obama's Kenyan. Again, not true. How many times have we had to show you the birth certificate from Hawaii? There are fucking newspapers that announced his birth that were in the Hawaiian archives that they had to go into to find them to then show it, because the conservatives didn't believe that the birth certificate was enough. First, they released his short-form birth certificate. Then they released his long-form birth certificate. Then there was the Hawaiian newspaper that announced the day he was born. What the fuck is the argument? Here these guys are living in Kenya, and they say, let's get this mentioned in a Hawaiian newspaper in their archive. We'll have it announced just in case our mixed-race son happens to become president of the United States one day. That's what happened? But that's the thing. These guys, they're crazy people. There's no getting through to that. There's no permeating the dense shield that is around their head that is, you know, doesn't allow facts to penetrate.